Good morning. Hopefully that was enough warning for my headphone users. How we doing today? Making sure everything's working. Microphone seems to be coming in. It is 10 a.m. and it's already been a day, chat. It's already been a day. We've got Ear, Brian, Wasted Mind, Butts. Hello, how we doing? Romans, welcome in. Who else have we got? We got... Oh, did we get everyone? I think I got everyone. Hello, YouTube. How we doing? We are, howdy, partner. Hey, JPEG, how are you? We are live over on YouTube as well. Welcome on in. It's been, before I get into miniatures, I was like, alright, it's time. I'm taking next week off for Thanksgiving here in the States. We're gonna hit the ground running today. I'm gonna make my protein egg bites. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna do my work. Make the egg bites. The oven breaks. I think the sensor thingy is broken. Burnt the shit out of my eggs because it overheated. And then I'm like, alright, time to get ready for stream again. Got everything set up. Went to go shower. Came back, computer completely frozen. Had to update. Go to test stream. Microphone completely disconnected. So if anything is weird today, please let me know. But that's how we're starting. That's where we're at right now. So just a heads up. But we are here, and we're going to paint Templar. So this is where we left them last week. I started... Oh, I'm going to come right back to that slide. I started to mask them up for airbrush, and I decided I was being silly. So we're just going to do the robes by hand. So we're going to do that today. So we're going to continue on these guys. Sly, thank you so much for that sub. For 60 months of support. Almost a full year. How are you today? What you up to? How's the weekend? Chat, how was everyone's weekend? What were we up to for the weekend? For the new... Oh, sorry. Someone's 15 white scars boxes parted out. No clue why they broke it up. The only thing of value is the new con model. Surely cheaper than GW is going to charge. New ultramarine hammer dude is straight to... I need to go back and look, because I think you guys were talking about it, and I didn't look at it, if I'm honest. I just didn't look at it. You're so close, Sly. Almost. Oh, so close. Marvelous Monday. It's been something. It's been something. What are you up to, JPIC? Are you, wait, are you marveling this Monday? Is that the plan for the day? Alright, before we start, I did want to say thank you to everyone who uses my Monument Hobbies code, because I was able to take my affiliate money and get some new brushes and stuff. So, you guys want to see what else I picked up for it? Hey, Mythalian, how are you? I drove up to Fargo. My girlfriend and I did Avatar pre-release all at home. Nice, nice. Welcome on in. Converi also, hello. JPIC is a Hawkeye main. He was starting last night. Avian, hello, how are ya? So I got, greens and oranges. I got some pretty colors, Wasted Mind. So I did get some brushes. So thank you to everyone who has used my code. I'll throw that. If you would like to get yourself some brushes and help me get more brushes and paints, there is the code. There is a coupon there for some money off your order. But I got, what did I get? I did 2s and 4s, because their sizes are a little bit smaller, I have found, than some of the other brushes I've ordered. So like comparing Raphael to Monument, they're a little bit smaller. So I went up to a 4 and some 2s is what I've got. And I did the Pro Synthetic, because the last ones I had held up like really well. And then I got some pretty colors. I wanted to try their orange, because I'm tired of fighting the Vallejo orange, so I'm hoping that this is a nice orange. I like their yellow and I like their white, so I feel like the orange has to be good. But I also got their fluorescent orange for this mini. Whoops. So I got this one. So I got fluorescent orange and fluorescent green for that. So get to try some of their fluorescents. So I got those. Did you not get the Nova Orange? I'll be honest, on the website, I couldn't tell what the difference was. They looked very similar. I don't know what the difference was. Alright, I also got, because I have Jade, and I think I have the Dark Jade, so I got Bright Jade, because it's very pretty, and I thought this would be really good with my Conquest stuff, since I'm doing kind of the very Japanese, bringing all the turquoise and stuff, so bringing that in. And it's pretty with the orange. I also got their Bold Titanium White, because it's awesome. I do want to try their Satin Black, so I grabbed that. And then I was trying to replace some paints. So I got Bone to see how close it is to Rakarth Flesh. Okay, so right off the gate, maybe not as close as I was hoping, but we'll give it a try. And then I also got bright neutral gray. Almost, I'm hoping it's like a Celestra, but it looks like it's a little off too. So we'll see. Maybe it matches a different paint. But I got them to see what it will swatch up to. So that's what I got. But thank you, chat, for using the Monument Hobby code. That's what I was able to grab with my affiliate money. So thank you, thank you. Monument Hobby is doing a limited release on Monday for 6 wizard butts. I kind of want to, you guys want to swatch these right now? I kind of want to check them out. I kind of want to do at least these and maybe that orange. Let's see what we think here. I usually grab like an index card. I didn't grab one. Do I have something here I can use? Or did I just go grab one? Let's open them up first. They do have, if no one's used these, make sure that you open them and take the... I know that they now put in a slip of paper explaining this, but make sure you take this off. Too many people just try to squeeze the bottle for paint, and gotta take that off first. Yeah, the best tops. You're making it harder to get wizard butt. Go take Avian's wizard's butts on Monday. I'm an RV driver main. You are. You and Slam picked up. If anyone missed it, we played RV There Yet with the mods yesterday, and it was a blast. I cracked up all over again when I was editing it after stream to put it on YouTube. It was really, really funny. Uh-oh, this is in the cap. But if you guys missed it, it'll go up on YouTube tomorrow since we are streaming over on YouTube today. So, tomorrow, if you guys want to check out RV There Yet. Let me try and scrape some of that paint off. I don't waste it. You should get the fish lady when it comes out. Is that one of their texture thingies? I think I have enough to paint, but thank you. Well, thank you. How was the end of it? The end of RV There Yet? So we didn't finish it. We got to a checkpoint, and it seemed like a good spot because people needed to eat and hop off for a little bit. But so we didn't finish it, but it was very fun. I used Vallejo Orange for my super tiny Blood Bowl team. It took many coats and was goopy. I do not like. I feel like, especially because I use the new formula, I don't like this. So I'll use what I have. Like, it's okay through the airbrush, but I don't like using it. So hopefully, the monument one. Go big depth brushes. That's exactly what I need, though. All right, let me take like 2 seconds. Oh wait, do I have? Okay, I have a back of a paper. I'll be fine. It was what I was trying to use for the nights. I'll just use this. Let's do some swatching. So let's do bone and rack art. It looks like it's gonna be a little too different to replace, but let's see. We'll try. I'll get one of our big brushes. We'll do some swatching. They're making busts that are not busts, more of a half bust that you can frame. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, let's try bone. It's a really nice color, even if it's not an exact match. I like that. I would use that a lot, actually. Oh, it feels closer on the paper than... We'll give it a try. Give it a try. That might be a nice palette cleanser if I didn't have the closet of shame behind me. Probably. I'll be honest, I'm just not feeling mini painting at the moment. Oh. Okay. Pretty close. During the bone zone, Slam, hello. he is peeking into the bone zone. I got some monument paints that we're swatching real quick. So this is... Let me hold it up here. This is bone from Monument, and that's Rackhearth Flesh. So it's a little bit lighter. But pretty close. Honestly, that might be... Depending on what you're using it for, that might be better. But that's bone. That's part of the matte Sex Wish signature series. I'm glad I got that. It's pretty close. Pretty close. Okay, what else do I want to check out? I wanted to check out this bright neutral gray to see if that can replace something. Slice says, I brought Marnie's Calgar to try the eBay thing. Riot, hello. Crash Tactics, hello. How we doing? Sorry, I was watching stuff. Not reading chat. Love the purple. I'm excited to work on some more purple today. All right, let's see what this is. What we got here? not a mini, nor is it Neko Galaxy. Video games is where it's at. I'm alright for a bit, you know? Ooh, okay. Is that a Celestra? Feels a little different than Celestra, but let's give it a shot. Might be an Administratum is what it is. I appreciate Avian. I wish I could explain to chat how much I am not painting miniatures outside of work. Outside of what I do for work, I am not painting minis. Okay. It looks closer on camera than it does in person. I'm gonna let it dry. The neutral gray is a little bit more brown than Celestra. I do want to try it with Administratum and see if that's closer. I feel like Administratum's gonna be too dark, but let's give it a shot. She's in Marvel Healer Jail, no time for painting. I enjoyed the heck out of RV there yet. And I got back to Dragon Quest, the first one. That was really fun. I got to like the first like kind of boss and I was under-leveled, so I had to spend some time grinding the other night. But it's been fun. What is everyone else playing right now? While I look for this paint. Are you administering? Maybe. Maybe. It's not quite the Skaven colors. There's not enough brown for that. Conradson, welcome in. How are you? JPick, did you decide when you're doing your placement stuff? I've seen just like horror stories on Reddit about placement matches right now. Or I'll probably, I don't know. Part of me wants to wait. Oh, maybe that's closer. Okay, I feel like that's closer in Celeste. Thresh just got a little bit too much blue. I feel like this bright neutral gray is Administratum. It's pretty close. This looks darker on camera. It's somewhere in between there. But it's a nice color. I will use it for sure. Okay, one more. One more because it's fun. Seedegger's playing Battlefield 6. Avian says, I went to the practice area of Marvel Rivals. My first thought is, how on earth does this prepare you to learn the abilities of the character? There is I think it's F1, if you're playing on keyboard. Brings up the abilities. And you can just kind of mess around in there. I don't know how much you explored, but if you go underneath, you can set up practice things, so like characters move around and stuff. It's so bright, chat. This is the fluorescent orange, and then we'll do the regular orange. I just want to see the insanity here. Oh, yeah. So it is thinner, like the other fluorescent paints I've used. But that's a nice color. Look at that. So this one is going to be for this miniature. So she's on like a neon sign. So I got orange and green for that. It is bright, bright. I'm excited. That'll be fun. Okay. And then we'll try a regular orange. It is indeed bright, bright. Do the pinky in the brain. What game are you playing thing? Or can I just smile? I'm glad you're enjoying it. Glad you're enjoying. This looks like this orange. Guess it would be Troll Slayer. I think I have that out, so we'll try it. This is orange from Monument. Already seems easier to work with. It looks like it will still take... I don't think it's quite a one coat. Let's try it next to... What have I got here? This is Troll Slayer. Oh, okay, so not quite as dark. A bit later. Fleur is always going to be transparent. Yeah, the other ones that I've used were also lighter, so I was anticipating some of that. It is a nice orange, though. I feel like we try that on a miniature for the actual coverage. I don't want to speak on coverage just on paper, because obviously that's not where we're going to be using it, but I think I already like it more than the Vallejo. Black Country over on YouTube. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, there we go. Some pretty paints. I'm glad I was able to pick them up. Thank you again, everyone who uses the Monument Hobby code. That was it was cool to be able to pick up stuff, so thank you. But now, we gotta get back to our Purple Templar. And I'm going to start working on cloth. Oh, maybe. We've got Ushabti Bone, and I might have to find another pot for this. Gosh darn it. Just gonna be the day today, chat. That's how it's gonna be today. I haven't really tried fluorescents. They're nice to have, I think, for like specific projects. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't use them very much. But for things like that, or I've seen like the Star Wars people using them for like lightsabers and stuff. Let me see if I can find another shop debone chat. Another one of the GW oatmeal paints. Unfortunately, this one did get low, so like I can't get mad about that one. Like it's almost gone. I can't get mad about that. Well, I can, but not as mad. Not as mad. Paint ASMR. Sorry, chat. 1 second. Do I have it? I'm gonna scream. Okay, we're gonna do one more swatch, chat. Sorry. We're gonna try a skeleton bone. With your shop tea. I just want to do my work so I can get ready to be off. That's all I want to do. Flare is great for OSL. Yeah. Perfect for that. But if you're not doing a lot of projects like that, yeah, it's a little harder to, I think, find a good spot for it. There is no true flora, but I like it more as it does not dry as quickly. Not as gunky as some of the true flora. The only other one I've tried is the Vallejo, I think. I've not tried some of the other... I think a lot of brands have them out now. That's the only one I've tried. Alright. If this is close, I'm going to use it. If it's not, I'm going to beg Scott to see if he has a shop depot. It does look close. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sweet. I think we found a Ushab Bone dupe, chat. Hell yeah. So this is Skeleton Bone from Army Painter. I'm gonna go with that. It's more or less the same color. Wraith Bone. See, that's what I got for the shoulders, but nope, this is great. I'll use this. I'll use this. Happy to have a dupe. Skeleton Bone, oatmeal replacement. That's pretty close. We'll watch it as it dries here, but we'll still highlight with Skeleton Bone. Or I'm sorry, what is this? Screaming Skull. We'll still highlight it with the same thing, so it'll end up being super duper close. I do like the Fanatic paints are much better than the initial line of Army Painter. I hated Army Painter. The Fanatics are much better. Much better paint range. Work much nicer. Looks like we still may need a quick second coat, but this is covering pretty well. Anyone else doing some hobby today? What we got, chat? What's everyone working on? Or working on this weekend? What did we get done? Other than these, I've been working on the knights. I'm at the point where I'm basically, for the knights, I'm taking each sub-assembly and just trying to finish them one at a time. So I'm working on a lot of the weapons right now, before I go back and do the last bit of freehand. Because basically the big knight needs freehand for like the main carapace, and then kind of the arms and legs will get smaller stuff. And then based on like how he turns out, I'm probably going to add more to the little ones. I just feel like they need more in general. It's a little scary adding so much when I don't normally add that much. So, but based off him, I'll add some more. I don't know if it's dry air or sickness, but my throat is itchy. Uh-oh, Riot. I hope it's allergies, because that's how my really bad cold started, was my throat was itchy. I hope it's allergies. I have found, I had it, Riot, with allergies. Running my humidifier helped me a lot. So I'll pass that on in case it helps. But having my humidifier going was really, really helpful. Because I couldn't get rid of a cough either. Finally. Squeezel, hello, how are you? I bought the markup boxes. They're blanche boxes. I was happy with them. said that Vallejo's bought by a venture capital company. Yeah, there's... Vallejo is always like my go-to brand, and they're just pushing me further and further away. I think I'm probably out unless there's a color that I just can't find somewhere else. I don't like the texture. I don't like what they're doing with the company. Unless it's like absolute last resort, I have to have that color. I will probably avoid Vallejo, unfortunately. I'm really hoping... Oh, we need to test the satin black too. When we get to a spot for that. So as I've been doing my practice, finish up a chaplain, quick color test for Imperial Fist and Blood Angels. Let's go. Joining me in I was gonna say Space Marine Hell. I don't know if you're quite that level just yet. Once you get those big projects, you'll probably see what I mean. Let's start on the underside here. I need to dig out the humidifier. It helped me a lot, Riot, so I want to make sure I mentioned it. Squeezel, what you up to today? Not quite there yet. I don't know. From a commission standpoint, I know some of your stuff is Sigmar. I have definitely ended up with way more 40K than anything else, so I am sure you'll be in the trenches with me here soon. You know, there are bad things about companies that got bought up by venture capital. Selective bias, or really, I don't know. I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole. No, I think it's, I think your pattern recognition is correct. Yeah. Your pattern recognition is correct. From what I have seen. This is my experience as well. Marine Hell, sorry. Yours are a fun color, though. Makes it better. You also get the more interesting Space Marines, if I'm honest. These guys with more details on them are more fun, I think. It actually works. I'm free to practice and whatever. Yeah. Let's see what else is going on. Tomorrow, let me go over streamer stuff. Tomorrow, we're gonna finish Dispatch. If you guys joined us, we started Dispatch, which is essentially like a Telltale game. It's a very narrative-driven game about superheroes. But we are going to play through 6, 7, and 8 episodes tomorrow to finish it up. So if you guys want to catch up on Dispatch, if you want to see, thank you, Slam. If you want to catch up on 1 through 5, they are all up on YouTube. I did them as individual episodes, so if you did miss one, or if you want to binge through them all, they are separate episodes, or separate videos, sorry. And then RV there, will be up tomorrow with the mods if you missed that, which, again, was a blast. Thank you, Slam. Thank you, JPick and Exalted, for joining. I had so much fun with that. Hopefully we can get the RV back home at some point. Ooh, braving Facebook Marketplace. Trying to sell stuff I find is more on the way than used. To get some wood flooring into 1 bedroom. 2 more to go. Let's go, Squeezel. You're crushing it. I'm always so paranoid about Facebook Market. Like, Scott will use it for some things, and I just don't trust people, you know? I know so many people use it, and I'm probably being paranoid, but I hope it goes well. Really happy Dispatch has been successful. I love when something works, yes. It goes against that you can't succeed with that kind of game anymore. That is Expedition 33 for me. Because we were, as a turn-based lover, just being told over and over, oh, people don't want turn-based, people don't want turn-based. Like, yes, we do. Like, you need to jazz up your turn-based. And I hope it absolutely sweeps here soon. But yeah, same thing with Dispatch. I love narrative games. Give me more of that, please. I will play all of them. Because I think they're, like, actual Telltale's working on an Expanse one. I'll play that, too. Probably here on stream. Got a lot of Expanse fans. If I was to play the game, what rating would it have? Oh, if you remove the black boxes, that would be a mature, yeah. It would be a mature game. There is a naughty scene that I'm very glad I had my black boxes on for. There is a naughty scene. In addition to nudity, there is a naughty scene. Turns out you can't tell people what they want. Yeah, wild, isn't it? People don't want single player games. EA guy, yeah, exactly. Same thing. Same thing. I have an advantage that I do it in garage, and as the door opens, wait. Their eyes go saucer sizes, my bigness is revealed. Well, I was counting on the number of people who told me there's no market for Power Wash Sim, I can imagine. And look at that. Now 2 is out. All the DLC. That's wild. Oh, that's wild. Do they... Have you heard back from any of those people? Have anyone, like... Has anyone owned up to that? I'm curious now. Has everyone been like, oh, my bad. Maybe. I was wrong. I wonder what happens next. I know, tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna binge through it, no matter what. Computer issues or whatever be damned. I'm getting through Dispatch tomorrow, because I also need to know how it ends. I also need to know. So tomorrow we'll finish Dispatch. Sorry. I drank a little wrong earlier. Wednesday, I got a code for a game called Demon School. Demon School is a tactics game, kind of in the vein, with some elements, with some elements of like Persona. So it's got the like, a little bit of like the visual novel character interaction type stuff, but the actual combat is tactics. So we're gonna play that on Wednesday. I'm pretty excited for that as well. It's a game I've had my eye on for a long time, and they were very sweet and gave me a code. So we're gonna check that out on Wednesday. Pretty excited. All right, let me stop dying, catch up on chat. I haven't really played Power Wash Simulator 1, got to the Thunderhawk and gave up. I also gave up on the Thunderhawk for the 40K stuff. It was gigantic. I just realized my ratings mean nothing to Nikki being older. RoboCop would have been X if they kept all the blood and gore they had it now. The X would not be for nudity. Was that like a... Sorry, I'm trying to think of like... I guess like horror movies would have like that type of X rating. I'm trying to think of anything else that would have that. I think I've only ever heard it in terms of like... yeah, naughty scenes. Every so often I'll hear it from somebody. To be fair, most of them own up to it. That must feel nice. I'm not gonna lie. Buzz is canceling all of his meetings to see how Dispatch ends. It's now a 100 mil franchise and counting, which is nice. Yeah, that's nice. And was a weird ass rating with a broad coverage. I mean, I think that makes more sense as long as you can put like they always like list what it's for. I think it makes more sense. I won't be here for long on Wednesday. Hey, dare I say it'll be a VOD for YouTube that you do? Yes. Yep. Basically, unless I have, like, stream explodes one day. Or if it's just, just one of those off days. Everything will be on YouTube. Whether that's painting or video gaming. I like to do some editing on the video games just because I get codes for those, but it'll all be on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, we're streaming to YouTube right now. We are multi-streaming. For those on YouTube, the other chat that I'm talking to is my Twitch chat. You can actually see them talking below my face. But thank you so much for checking out the stream. We're working on some purple Templars today. Pretty sure the system weighs nudity much more than violence blood. You can have people bleeding, it's PG-13. Any bit of true nudity, and it's 18 plus immediately, yeah. I think that makes sense also. But I do think it should encompass kind of both. Like, they're both not great for young eyes, Oh, God. Okay, maybe this brush is a little too big. I was trying to use it for base coating, but I still like it, but... Hi, YouTube followers. Everybody saying hi. But yeah, that's our week. I think at least going forward, Monday's going to be miniature days. And then we'll have video games and kind of flex days. I did want to mention, because I'm bad about it, we do have a new sub goal. So, the goal down there at the bottom, when we reach 75 subs, you guys can help me pick what game we play one week. So I will basically, it's kind of like when we would pick a project and we go through my backlog. I'll pull out a whole bunch of games that I still need to play and you guys get to pick. So if you guys would like to help me pick what game we play on stream next, in between like codes and stuff, Well, that is our new sub goal. Thank you everyone for the support. I appreciate you. Thank you. A lot of horror movies are given an X first pass. You're making me think what triple X is? A marketing employee from the industry. Did some poor sub have to watch them and yep, he's watching all the naughty scenes with the clipboard to make his rating, yep. He's in there with his check mark. Admiral Akbar, welcome in. Those look great on the table. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How are you? We've done a few different projects for this army, and it's fun to watch it come together. What are you up to? And Slappy, hello. Love the purple color. Thank you. How are you? Anything you guys are working on? Yeah, welcome in. So we've got, I'll show you the other ones we've got here. We're taking the Black Templar and we're making them purple. So this is for a custom Space Marine force. Got the Castellan. I think this is just the Ancient. He'll have a banner. And then this was the Marshal, I believe. I'm like getting more of the base coats on today. So that's what I've got. How are you? My mind is going down the rabbit hole of all the scandals in the 80s and 90s. Ballrooms, etc. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to send you down another rabbit hole. But I did want to give the warning there. There's some not safe for work scenes in Dispatch. I'm loving the game. It's been really fun. But if that's not your jam, there's your heads up. I just about to start painting sides of the Emperor army. Nice. Oh, that'll be fun. I've done a couple sides characters. Is all that I've done for sides of the Emperor. Even with commissions, I think I've done 2 characters. But it's a fun scheme. Is that you? It's me. I rabbit hole, I go down. All good. Well, unless you're, trying to work. Then maybe not so good. Then maybe not so good. More smelly purple Marines. Alive Madness, hello, how are you? They're not that smelly, I keep them pretty clean. What are you up to? Not that smelly. We found an Ushabti bone dupe, and I'm kind of excited about it. Don't have to buy more oatmeal. I didn't have a problem with the Ushabti bone. For some reason, that one held up okay for me. For the most part. Okay. But it's nice to have a one to go for. I think the other hard part is a lot of times, like, the stores have a hard time getting Citadel back in. So having another brand to just go and grab is nice. Templars don't shower is what I was trying to say. Between Crusades confirmed. Working is Monday. I feel that. The rare Slender Scott, he has to go run errands. Feel bad for Slender Scott. It's he took the day off because he's got like PTO to use up for the end of the year. And of course the oven like breaks today. I'll back up. I was trying to make my egg bites that I always make. And they usually go in for like 30 minutes. And right around that 15-minute, I'm like, why does it smell like they're burning? Like, why would they be burning? So I did I'm like, I'll check on them in 5 minutes and see, because they weren't quite done. I'm like, what? I don't know what's going on. So I came back and I took them out. They were burnt to shit. And it's the same temperature I do all the time. So then I told Scott about it. He came to check, and as soon as he opened the oven, it threw an error. So our oven is messed. I think it's the sensor is messed up and overheating. So now I've got to fix that. But poor Scott, on his day off, I'm like, I think I broke it. I actually sent to 5,000. Yeah, like it was way hotter than it should be. So that's fun. Right before Thanksgiving. Yeah, the Templars. The purple Templars. You've heard Black Templars, but have you seen the purple Templars? Our oven keeps breaking too. We got a toaster oven as a backup. Purple Templars in the studio. Compressor breaks. Now the oven, right? Wasted Mine has put a curse upon this household. It's put a curse upon this household. Yeah, I think it's the sensor. We're hoping we can just replace the sensor and I think it connects to a board for all of that. If we can replace that and not have to buy a whole new oven, that would be ideal. So we've got to figure that out at some point. But it's annoying. It's annoying. Turkey sandwich for Thanksgiving. Thankfully, I think we're going to my mom's, so we'll go use her shiny new oven instead of ours. I'm afraid to touch anything out there until it's fixed. Also, the whole house smells like burnt eggs now, so that's great. We've had to do that with ours. We've been suspicious. Yeah, like I don't trust it. I don't trust it. It's scary. It's scary that it gets that hot, you know? But yeah, that's been my morning. And then I mentioned that I came back and then the computer had to upgrade or update. So it's just been... I'm gonna ask again now we've got more friends in here. Does my microphone sound the same? I was trying to put... There's like one more filter I use on my mic. It's not like a huge difference, but it just kind of helps make it a little clearer. I wasn't able to put that back on, but mic still sounds okay, chat. No one else has said anything, so I think I'm good. Sounds good? Roughly the same? Okay, sounds pretty similar. Thank you. The fun part is every time I tried to put the filter on, the program just closed. Yeah, it's been a day, but we're here. We're doing it. Well, I'm glad it's working then. Cool. Thank you, chat. No filter for you. That's what I was saying. It's like, oh, you want to fix your shit? No. No. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. Over the weekend, we had friendos over to play Hero Quests, so we did 3 more quests, which means we have 2 more left for the main campaign. I think we're going to take a little break to play something else, but pretty cool to finish a campaign game. Other than that, I've been playing lots of Marvel Rivals. The new season started, which has been fun. I brought in Gambit, who's been really fun to play. I've played a little bit. I've been trying to get a DPS that I feel comfy on, so I've been messing with Phoenix a bit. It's going okay. I feel like I need to still work on my aim, but it's going okay, I think. Anyone else playing some games right now? I mentioned I went back to Dragon Quest 1, where I was super underleveled for something, so I had to grind out a little bit. It was like a boss right after like where we left off for stream. I had to go. Phoenix is solid. You're sniping Spider-Man and Hela. I think you're good. It was... I thought I was doing okay until we ran into that really, really good Phoenix, who was just... Every shot was a headshot, and I'm like, ooh, okay. I got a little bit of work to do. But for just starting out on her, I think I'm doing okay. But man, she was good. I want to be that. That's my goal. I want to be that. It was fun sniping Spider-Man out of the air, though. That felt good. Can't account for potential console aim assist levels. That's true. That's true. But yeah. I think she's coming along. Especially in quick play. I want to keep going on Psylocke, but I don't feel like she does enough damage in between ults. So, which stinks, because she's really pretty and I want to play her, but Phoenix does a lot more in between. A lot more damage. So I'll probably hop between the two. Stay comfy. Need to pick a tank and get back to that. Alright. So much bone to paint. I don't think I thought about how much bone we were painting today. Every time I try Hela, I can't help but think that she hardly does any damage. She is another where it's headshots. You're going for headshots. She can absolutely, I think she can like 2 or 3 shot you with headshots. Yeah. Oops. Sadie Fuzz. Hela's all headshots, yeah. I think you're with me, Riot, where that's the goal. I at least get some burst damage if I like add up a bunch of shots, but I am best if I can get headshots. Yeah. Hela's in that same boat. Because I have been deleted by Hela's. glad they don't have comic power scaling. Then I'd play Phoenix for sure. Phoenix and Wanda, that'd be my mains. Alright, I'm gonna set him down just because I don't want to get... I guess we can do the top of this. Because I don't want to hold on to spots where I can mess up paint. I think today is the Game Award nominations too, for anyone who is interested in that. Again, I just want Expedition 33 to get all of the love. People would still select Spider-Man and perform the same. Death Stranding 2, Game of the Year, it's coming out. No. I hope Expedition gets some love. I'm sure it will. I'm gonna ask Chad. I've asked this before, but more friends in here today. What is everyone's favorite game they've played this year? Either released this year, or maybe you just got around to it this year. What's been your favorite game to play, Chad? Or favorite couple? You don't understand. He's Jeff's best friend in the whole wide world. They're like brothers until Jordan Peele comes out. Until... I got a question for Slam. Should I pick up the TP for Superior Spider-Man? I heard a bit about it. Had Doc Ock body swap. Learned that Peter was holding back when they fought. What is TP? As I get more into this. What is TP? Toilet paper. Trade paperback. That makes more sense. Thank you. A collection of comics. Okay. Alright, we need to figure out how to finish off our axe as well. I think I was trying to decide if it needs to be the white gold or if we're bringing some actual gold. I feel like actual gold's gonna look a little funky. What do they do in the art? Trying to get these boxes without spilling them everywhere. Okay. They do gold. But we have white gold. I'm gonna stick with the white gold then. It'll be a little different, but not a whole lot different. Paperback form. Use an entire run or storyline. Oh, for a particular character. So like a collection for that character. Always want some extra toilet paper. True. True. I got my coffee and hear myself getting stabbed in the back. Like I put a hex on the Sullivan household. You have. People don't realize how often Spider-Man holds back. That paint went everywhere. Hold on. Calm down, Paracro. Calm down. Avengers Civil War would be found in a trade paperback to collect the main story and some of the side story issues. Doc Ock is dying, lures Peter in, swaps bodies with him, takes over as Spider-Man, realizes he's insanely strong after he accidentally punches the whole bottom jaw off. Ooh, another Spider-Man villain, Scorpion. Oh, okay. Interesting. I can read the storyline without having to deal with a continuity problem, especially when they do soft reboots. I was wondering, because, like, I haven't gotten it yet, but I want to pick up the Marvel app, and I've heard there's, like, reading guides. I feel like maybe it's something similar, where I guess if anyone has the app and can confirm. I was wondering if that's what it was. It's like, oh, you want to read about Wolverine? Go here. Read these episodes. Or chapters, whatever. You headed out here, Bray. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out today. I'll catch you next time. That's kind of what I'm hoping they are anyway. Whether I'm correct or not, we'll see. Spider-Man versus Kingpin, showing Kingpin how weak he is. He beat the brakes off Kingpin once. Oh, that's my other update for chat. We finished, Slam and I have been watching Daredevil, and we finished the first season, and it's very good. I'm enjoying it. Excited to dive in when we get a chance for more. Okay, what else do I need? We got the cable. We need to do the actual axe itself. I'm letting all that bone dry. I probably need to do one more quick layer of that bone. It covered pretty well, but it's not a full coat coverage. Then Kingpin threatened Aunt May again, so yeah. You know, such like an that's a pretty obvious weakness, unfortunately, for poor Spider-Man. Spider-Man didn't hold back, he just splat people, even Soups. Thanks for the reminder. I bought some Dark Horse stories 2 decades ago. Re-downloaded the app. It's going away and I better download the books. Oh, for it's gone completely. Good idea. Yeah. Put it in the old library. It was Black Suit Spider-Man 2. It's at the extreme end of the, oh, F around and find out scale. I want to read, I read Dawn to Dawn, and then I think I will probably pick up the Marvel app and start to dive in. I just haven't been reading the last little bit here. I've been reading a bunch of, like, novels and stuff, and I just I slowed down. Let me get back to it. Makes sense of seeing the Tobey Maguire dance. Can't beat that. That's right. It's when he doesn't hold back, you know? But yeah, I started reading comics. Give her a go. Catch up on, gosh, how many years of stuff. It's a lot in front of me here, chat. Alright, I'm gonna start working on the axe. This needs to be darker. I think I'm actually gonna add some black to this because it's not quite dark enough. Yep. We'll make our own very dark metal. My man Thor had one. Oh, with Iron Man? That's fun. Thor is on my list of duders I want to read through. Approaching a century, only 14 years to go. Wait, for what? Oh, for how much I have to catch up on. I got you. That's wild. Yeah, I can get through that in like a weekend, right? Wait some time. I'm pretty sure I can binge through that. I feel like I'm restarting One Piece all over again. First Marvel comic was 1939. I definitely feel like I'm restarting One Piece at this point. There we go, that's more what I wanted. One Piece's training wheels, yeah. Now I've seen I can do it. And I'm gonna probably fly too close to the sun. Saying I'll catch up on Marvel. I've seen that I can do it. Sorry, 1 second. Edge of this section is being a butt. Thor was away during Civil War. He shows up later, asks why everyone's fighting. Iron Man rolls up, tells him he needs to turn himself to the government to register himself. He's like, no, I'm okay, thanks. Iron Man's like, I'm not asking. Also, I've got all the data from our past fights. I've prepared a suit for you. Bet I've never hit you with full power. Slaps him around and rips him out of his suit. Amazing. Just imagine like, oh, you do, huh? Oh, you do, huh? I went to the mall and walked through a comic store. Didn't realize how long Berserk is. Yes. See? That was... I guess that's actually my first. So I binged through Berserk. I've now binged through One Piece. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. Stop messing with it. Not messing with it. He flies into space, causes a global thunderstorm, remind everyone he's a literal deity. It is, I'll be honest, between like, I guess just the different media that I have caught up on. Like it's, like the actual power from the comics, I guess it's hard. Because like it seems to just change depending on what I'm like watching. And I'm sure it's that way a little bit in the comics where, like, they're just changing it a little bit. And, like, obviously, it's like a shonen, right? They're as strong as they need to be kind of thing, or as weak as they need to be. But it's hard sometimes to be like, oh, yeah. Changes by the author. Yeah, some of that. Let me get it. That's why I always play Thor on half powered. Give the enemies a chance. That's right, our Thor player. If you were full power all the time, JPIC, every game would be a Thor game, for sure. For sure, for sure. Gets lowballed in the films, yeah. Is this where I tell a derp? Go for it. Go for it. Most MMO expansions, yeah, from God Power back to Rats, exactly. Hope you liked all those numbers. You're not gonna see him again for a while. Sadie did the most grumbly little growl just now. Really cute. The filter... Ah, is that what we're missing? Okay. Okay, okay. Because I thought I had put on a couple things. One of them is just to make my voice a little smoother. A little more, a little bit more radio voice is essentially what it does. And then I gotta get the Sadie filter back on. Normally I don't notice her borking. Okay, that was full power bork. Okay, I need to put the cap back on. I'm auto-tune, nicotine. Every comic story arc starts like Metroidvania. All their stuff is stolen somehow. Yep, yep. Let me catch up here. So around the time Asgard has been blown to bits, Thor was keeping part of it on US soil. Oh, okay, so it's technically under their jurisdiction. Picked up some of the Godzilla vs. comics. Godzilla vs. Thor. Thor goes full power. Spoiler. They both end up in Valhalla and fight each other, kill each other every day and reset. I feel like that's another classic. Yep. That's when he and Beta Ray Bro squatted the whole chunk of Asgard back into the sky. What a sentence to read. Just squat it back up there. How different do you sound IRL? Maybe we can ask chat. Slam, you better not reveal my bot-like nature. Yep. Yep. I reveal nothing? That's right. That's right. I am an android. Like a child in a raccoon costume. JPIC is never gonna let me be anything else. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Did not ask me to not to. Aw, dang it. Dang it. Avian's here giving away my secrets. Alright, got cable here on the X. Then we'll do one more coat of that bone color, because we definitely need it back here. What does everyone have coming up this week? What are we excited for, chat? Actually, I didn't see. What's the pre-order for this week, chat? I remember seeing the title in stream, but I don't remember what it was. I can't tell you anything more about Nikki. She's terminated her link with me. Assault Termies, that's right. That's right. Some new Marine Captain. Legends, Ultramarine, Assault Termies, and the new Khan. Link to the next bit of lore. Okay, so the Captain, I guess, is the Legends one? Seems wild. If it's linked to lore. It seems wild. Assault Terminators and Black Library Ultramarine. Well, I'm Manus. Thank you so much for that 7 stream streak. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Terminator Ancient 2. Really Important already came out last weekend. Which I don't remember what it was. My brain's busted. Sorry, chat. I missed yesterday, so apparently... Oh, it doesn't break your streak. Interesting. I did see that watching, like, my stories on Twitch... Yeah, Twitch. Apparently counts for it, too. Which is weird. Because I don't know who... I'm gonna ask chat. Chat, do you ever look at Twitch stories? Usually when we have, like, a clip, I'll share it on there, just in case. But... You guys ever look at those? I don't, for, like, other streams. Is that a thing anyone uses? I totally memory hold this week's pre-orders. Maybe because I bought the Crux Terminatus box. Probably. I think if you already had it. She's like, oh, funny that. Okay. Was Blood Bullet last week? I'm so goofed up. I can't keep up with GW anymore. I'm gonna pause for a second. Now that you guys can hear Sadie, I'm trying to mute when she's barking. Sorry, I'm missing out over on YouTube chat. Hello, Andrew, welcome in. Managed to make Purple not look cartoony and actually look genuine. Nice job. Thank you so much. And Patrick, welcome in. If you're an Android, you wouldn't need sleep. I could play games eternally. Yeah. Hi, that's Sadie. She's being a butt. Patrick says, Death Guard Creek Siege Platoon came out for pre-order. I might get that if I find one available. I feel like that one will be a popular one. Yeah. Sorry, YouTube. I'm getting used to reading 2 chats. How we doing today? Welcome on in. Hey, Miss Beltree, welcome in. Not a dachshund. I have a Sadie. So there is a clip. Thank you, Slam. She is a Shetland sheepdog, or a Sheltie. And she loves to talk. She will tell you about everything. If there is a bug outside, if someone thought about something down the street, she will tell you about it. How are you? Welcome in. We're working on some Warhammer today. So these are Black Templar that we are making purple for a custom Space Marine force. Twitch has stories, yep. So like an Instagram reel or a YouTube short. I think they're just on PC though. I don't know if you can watch them on mobile. I watched the clip from RV and it counted it. I don't watch them mostly out of spite. Not every app needs stories. Like, I kind of get it for, like, updates, but it's not really part of, like, anything else on the platform. So it's, I don't know. I understand just, like, out of principle not watching them, for sure. I heard a beetle 7 blocks over. Yeah, she's going to tell you about it. See, there she goes. Sorry, chat. I will get that filter back on here after stream. She's very loud. She's very loud. She's opinionated, yeah. Patrick on YouTube says, I'm okay. I'm painting a Tout Hammerhead, building Imperial Guard, Layman Russ, and Basilisk. Let's go. That's a lot of big projects there. That's fun. Hey, Derek, welcome in. What is your go-to utility brush? So right now, I actually just picked up... Let me grab the other one I got, too. Not that one. I actually just picked up some new brushes from Monument that I really like. So these are the Pro Synthetic. And so essentially they're a synthetic brush, but they act more like a sable would. So I actually just got these. My other brush that I really like to use is the Raphael 8404. That is just a sable brush, but they're a little harder to get here in the States because they've been like limiting imports and stuff on them. So I've switched to these. If you like these or if you want to try them, I actually do have a Monument code with a coupon if you'd like to try those out. They've got the Pro Acryl paints and then the brushes. So I like these. They do have sables and then another synthetic as well if you want to check those out. But between the Raphael and these are what I've been kind of sticking to. Yeah, if you have any other questions, let me know. Let me know. Oh, it sounds a lot like my Ross. You can hear a flea fart 2 streets over. You're in the same boat then, yep. Oh. Well, welcome on in. Is there anything you're working on? Welcome, welcome. It's they have to tell us, right? They have to tell us. She borkin. I think Sadie is fiercely pro GW. She finds these conversations tough. Maybe that's it. Please check my lift stories from what up to this week. That's right. Well, I've been a background lurker before, but never said hi. Well, welcome on in. Thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate it. Thanks for hobbying or gaming along with us. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good one. If you're headed back to lurk. Yeah, welcome in. Ooh, we have an Akita in the building. The funny thing was the fellow's extremely friendly. Stuffed her head up to my hand and licked it. Demanded scratches from everyone in the elevator. Oh, that's so cute. I'm always a little, like, overwhelmed by dogs like that, because Shelties tend to be, like, they like to be with their people. They aren't friendly in the way, like, a golden retriever would be or something like that. So when I get to, like, a lab or something and they're just, like, all about everyone, I'm like, wait, what is this? Whoa, calm down. Calm down. Just not used to it, but it's very cute. I lurk at work. Thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate it. Hope work is going well. And thank you everyone for hanging out, for the support. That was the thing I wanted to tell chat about. Chat, thank you so much again for helping me raise money for the capture card. It has been sitting at Throne showing as ordered for like a week now. So I think today I can finally submit a ticket and try and get tracking. Because it's Amazon, like it should be here by now. And I don't know where it is, but I've been wanting to like make a post and like say thank you, but I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. So like if I had like ordered it myself that day, it would already be here. But in case anyone was wondering where the capture card is, I don't know, and I'm gonna find out. I'm a little annoyed at Throne for it not being here already. So when I find out more, I will let you guys know. But it's very weird. Even more content. After Thanksgiving, we're gonna do our Animal Crossing stream. If it's here. If it's here, we'll do our Animal Crossing stream. It should be. I was hoping to get it set up before we left on holiday, but I don't know what's happening. So as soon as I found out, I will let you guys know. But thank you again for helping me fundraise for it. It's just very weird that it's not here yet. Akitas are not friendly typically. Aloof dogs are loyal to their owners. If you haven't been like mine, you need to get them socialized. They can be aggressive to other dogs. I would say the owner did a great job. Sounds like it. Which is good. Which is good. I had that with my Sheltie growing up. My parents didn't know to like socialize her. So she was very much one-person dog. I think we've done a better job with Sadie. She just likes to bark a lot while we're talking to other people. But she does well with them. She's just opinionated as she goes off again. I have a fondness to large, derpy, friendly dogs. They're sweet. I don't know that I would want them full time. You know, but they're cute. My friends have the large, derpy dogs. They do say dogs are like their owners, constantly screaming. You just wait, Slim. You want screaming? I'll show you screaming. Let's see, I played Blood Bowl for a few years, but I always made my friend's boyfriend paint my toys till they moved away. I finally painted my first mini this year, so I'm trying to build up to do another. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Which teams, or teams? I feel like Warhammer always ends up being multiple. Which team do you have that you'd be working on? Please tell us it's Scott's 4 murders. He made his decision. He made his choice. Thank you everyone for making your choice to come hang out while I scream. Thank you. Appreciate you. Alright, I forgot there's like a little skull and stuff back here too. We should get that while we're here. Let's do that before I forget. Alright, what else have we got left? We need to finish the axe. I guess we'll go back to that for a little bit. What else have we got, chat? I think the big part is the cloth and the axe. So let's just keep working on them. That was phrased a little weird for me to read out loud, but there you go. I didn't win Best Paint at the Blood Bowl tournament, but the organizer said it was a close between 2 people, so I choose to believe I came in second. I like it. I believe. Lurk for a bit sounds good, Slam. I'm trying to think if I've got any other streaming things. I'm just very excited for that capture card. In case you guys couldn't tell, I'm ready to stream some more games. I was trying to look for chat. I'm gonna ask my Switch friends. What are some of your favorite like Nintendo exclusives? I wanna pick up some more stuff for my Switch. But I'm not sure what I wanna grab. What are some of your favorites? I started to look and like the ones that I was like wanting to add are like now also on Steam. So it's like, well, if I have a choice, I prefer things on Steam, but what are some of your favorites? When finished Dispatch, we're going to finish it tomorrow. We're going to binge through episodes 6, 7, and 8 to finish it. So that'll be tomorrow. I felt like still have to have a miniature painting stream. Play the Dog Man game? The what? Pal World? Playing Pal World on your Switch? Amazing. Are you going to check out the, they have like the Stardew Valley one coming out. JPEG, you gonna check that out? I think we will. Actually, what do you think of the Pokemon one that's like Stardew? Poco, whatever? I don't know how to pronounce it. If you guys have not seen that, it's essentially a Stardew with Pokemon and like Ditto can transform into like a human and other Pokemon to do stuff. Anyone keeping an eye on that? Probably. So you did an extra long stream when you did Dispatch? I wouldn't say you did. I mean, the ones so far, it's been kind of nice because the episodes are all like an hour each. So, unfortunately last time I wasn't feeling well, so I only got through episode 5, but yeah, they've been about an hour each. So we'll probably go a little long on Wednesday, but I don't think it'll be too bad. I just wasn't feeling well enough to do another one the other day. I'm getting more interested in it. I like Pokemon, I like Dragon Quest Builder, and I like Animal Crossing. I thought about picking up the second Dragon Quest Builder, too. I think they even have their own Pokemon. But Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest Monsters? Is that what it's called? We're going longer than I expected. I had you in low volume when working and looked over and saw you were still going. Yeah, it's nice to like get through the episode. And... that must have been the first day then. But yeah, we'll finish that up tomorrow. We'll binge through the rest of it. I guess, is anyone else thinking about picking up Dispatch? It's been very good. If anyone wants to, you know, go through and do all the opposite decisions of me. Tony, welcome in. How are you? Oh, just saying you're enjoying yourself, which is good. Avian, the game streams have been so good for me. It's, I don't want to talk about it too much because we've talked about it on stream. I need to do more game streaming, but it does cut my numbers. But at this point, my numbers are kind of low anyway with this time of year. And like, I don't know, something about Warhammer content is, it doesn't get the numbers it used to. I don't know how to explain it. But the game streams have been so good for just my mental health and my burnout. And they're just way more fun to me. And I don't know if you guys can like feel that. I can. So I don't know, what do we, now that we've done some more game streams, what do we think, chat? I hate to tell you this, but if you're here for only miniature painting content, it's probably gonna just be Mondays for a while here. I need to do other things or I'm gonna lose it. They aren't releasing enough new Space Marines. For Titus's lore, GW basically copied their own work. The bullet point breakdown of his lore is basically the same as Serial Ventress. I feel like you can only do so many things, right? When you've got that many characters. Yeah, you kind of run into the same stories, right? It's kind of hard to not. It's made me want to play another Telltale style game. There's not many on the Switch. Oh, yeah. My favorite, and I don't know if it's on the Switch, was The Wolf Among Us. And it's with the Fable comics. That one is my favorite Telltale game. I've played, I think, basically all of the older ones. Some of the newer ones, because the quality kind of dipped after a little bit. But most of the older ones I have played, and I enjoyed them. On the 3-stream streak, thank you, Tony, for sharing your stream streak. I appreciate you. Gotta catch some channel points, let's go. Happy you're happy, thank you, Avian. It's tough because, like, numbers are a thing. Obviously, this is part of my income. But I am much happier doing video games right now. It's way more fun and interesting to me at the moment. So thank you, everyone who comes by for video game streams. I'm having way more fun with that. And I want to do more community days and co-op days like we did yesterday, So thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. I'm excited to get the capture card set up. I'm enjoying the game streams more. Might because I'm a bit out of the hobby myself. Yeah, thank you, JPick, for the feedback. It does help. No, like, if anyone in chat's like, I don't know if I should say that. No, the feedback helps. Thank you. It's, I feel like I'm rebuilding my stream a little bit. Like, numbers are down. I'm not enjoying my main content. I'm okay putting in the work. I'm trying to figure out what that means, I think, if that makes sense. Waste Mine says, no, seriously. I'll be honest, I don't know Uriel Ventress's backstory that much. If it's a copy paste, then I'll go with that, but I can't contribute, sorry. I think a combination of post-COVID, GW just being consumer unfriendly is driving people out of the hobby. Yeah, like, it used to be that, like, even if I wasn't feeling it, I could, like, push through it and do Warhammer because I would get the numbers. Now, not even that, really. It's interesting. I've seen Warhammer YouTubers say the same thing, that, like, the algorithm's not pushing it as heavily. They're not getting the numbers they used to get. So it's interesting to watch. It's just part of it. It's just figuring it out. But it's definitely interesting at the moment. What is this on your hand or your axe? You got like little cables? You do have cables. Okay. I can do more in different lore. Have Ultros even fought Votan yet? Oh, Wolf Among Us is not on Switch, but it is on Android, so that one's my favorite. If you like that style game, that one's my favorite. I think it's very, very good. The first Walking Dead is also very good. I feel like the later ones were not as great, but the first one is very, very good. Trying to think what else I've played. I played the about to look them up. Oh, I see Jeff announced the nominees. What do we, anything surprising, Confurioso, or about what we expect? I saw he was doing, I think it was like a YouTube stream. Guess that's all out now. Not as far as I can see, to be honest. I still want Expedition 33 to sweep it. Still want them to sweep it. If they're up for an award, they deserve it. You're basically a single game streamer going variety, yeah. Yeah. And I know that you know this, Wasted Mind, but that's, I don't know, it's streaming on hard mode. And I know that, but I still want to do it. I still want to do it, because it makes me happy. Have you ever painted any Votan on stream? I think I've done I had a couple characters for T-dubs a while back, and I think that's all I've done. I've not gotten a lot of Votan. Partly because I can't take new army commissions at the moment. I can only do smaller character unit stuff while I work on the armies I've got. So that's definitely part of it. Alright, let me get a wash for our cloth. Oh, but it won't run on your phone. Time for a computer. Time for a PC. Is it just me or the Game Awards site really bad? Probably. I feel like when I voted in like past ones, it was annoying. Let's see, Game of the Year is Hades 2, Clair Obscure, Donkey Kong. Interesting. Silk Song and Kingdom Come and Death Stranding. It's crashed because... Oh, okay. Gotcha. It's just not loading. Yeah, all good, Tony. I'm surprised Donkey Kong made it in. But I don't know what I would put instead. I mean, personally, Blueprints, but I guess that makes sense. I'm trying to think, like... Yeah, because, like, the other one I can kind of think of is Ghost of Yote, but I feel like it's not in the same bucket as those games. So, yeah, I guess that would be it. Until I die or lose my job, my slot is active. Between, yeah, the Knights, Imperial Fists, or Purple Marines. I'm set for a bit on armies. And I'm happy about that. I'm happy we get to work together. I'm happy about that setup. Her Donkey Kong was really good, but the DLC was weird. Ah, okay. Blueprints got nominated for Best Indie, Best Debut from a Team, which also has Clair Obscure. No! I kind of... It's that thing, right? Where it's like, if you take Game of the Year, but then you sweep everything else you're in. Like, that kind of stinks for other devs, but you do deserve it. It's that weird... I'm not shocked by that list at all. Expedition 33 better win? Yes. I agree. I agree. If all the Yellow Marines are done, unlikely we just roll... Oh, into Tau? We looking at Tau now? I figured it would be sisters, if anything. Oh, unless you're trolling me. You're probably trolling me. Oh, look at that. A spot just opened up, chat. An army spot just opened up. It's actually incompatible with newer phones. Ah, okay. That's funny. It's like when you try to, like, play Quake or something, and you've got to have an older PC. Expedition 33 also in those lists. Yeah, that was, I think, what Furosa was saying. Yeah. Oh, for the Streamer Awards, I was looking at the VTuber category. I generally believe Chibinoki deserves to win, but she'll never beat Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse is great. Don't get it. Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. But also, Iron Mouse has won, my gosh, how many things? I feel like if Iron Mouse is ever in a thing, like, she's taking it. But it does stink because there's a lot of great VTubers. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of the same discussion, right? I haven't looked at the, I don't know, the Streamer Awards feels weird. It kind of feels like the people that made it are just giving awards to their friends. So I don't normally take a look, but... Wait, sisters, that's autocorrect. Tower not cool. I would never troll you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, I guess I'll keep your slot. I guess. The other thing has a chance is more because of HoloLive. Yes, but no. It's a popularity contest. You can see the same people all the time because they have the biggest audience. Yeah. And obviously they're gonna show up to support their people. So yeah, it's weird. I don't really pay a lot of attention to it. I'm always happy when someone, like, who has put in a ton of work does get something, though. kind of best amp are this year? Give it to the new girl. Well, I don't even know some of these names, sorry. I watch some VTubers, but I don't keep up, I guess, with VTubing. Best debut indie. Only Dispatch, Nom, and E33 in that category too. they're just taking over every category. Oh, but it's so good. I don't know how I feel about it because it is so good. I feel like I'm trying to remember what it was. Where they were actually, Claire Obscure was not in an award for like soundtrack, and I don't remember which awards that was. If it was something like, I think the BAFTAs do their own video game stuff too. But they were actually turned down from, like snubbed for one of them, and I don't remember which one it was, sorry. I just like happened to see it on Reddit or something. Because like that soundtrack is also nuts. But I don't remember which one it was. Donkey Kong, that's surprising. Yeah, that's I wouldn't have thought of it, but I have heard good things about it. Sorry, trying YouTube. I'm trying. Wasn't a snub. They couldn't be nominated because of the year. Oh, it's for Grammy. Okay. Wait, the year? Grammy noms were for the previous year. Oh. Okay. Maybe that's just a completely different calendar then that I don't know about. Reaper, hello, how are you today? Fauna was a HoloLive girl who graduated. It means her new indie identity. Okay. There was a kerfuffle in her last VTuber awards because Fauna swept the ASMR category despite not having done any there. Okay, I could see. That makes sense. That does sound like a kerfuffle. They are way behind. Okay. Okay. It's okay, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to be better, I promise. Promise. I don't mean to ignore or not read any chat. I'm just bad, that's all. That's all. I'm getting better, though. We continue to work on it. She just hates us, that's it, yep. Yep, confirmed. Confirmed. I'll work on this guy for a little bit. Work on our ancient. Castellan is pretty far along. Obviously, we've got a little bit more in the axe and the cloth, but the rest I'll probably save till he's on a base. That way, in case I need any touch-ups on his little toesies and things, we'll do that. Let's work on our ancient for a little bit. Has anyone been playing any tabletop? Either Warhammer, D&D. I mentioned we played some Hero Quest this weekend, which was a lot of fun. We had, I guess, spoilers for Hero Quest? We had a quest where every time you went through a doorway, you would get teleported, and you had to roll to a different room. So, like, the party got split up immediately. And that was kind of fun. It's very much, I don't know, Scooby-Doo hours running around this dungeon in pieces. That was kind of fun. The others were more traditional dungeon crawling, which is always fun. I've been playing, it's one of the expansion characters, I think, but there's a druid that can turn into a bear. But basically every time I turn into a bear, I then get knocked back to human form, because as soon as I take damage, I go back. I wish I was a little hardier, but it's still fun. Still fun to just be a bear. Terminator Storm Shield separate like my Blade Guard is your preference. If possible. Yeah, that does help me out. That does help me out. Going through a door that goes somewhere else. Yeah, so every time you would... Oh, hold that thought. Snuggle Stream, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. Oh, Sadie also says thank you for the raid. Our top 500 raccoon, thank you so much. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Give me 1 second. My mic settings are off, so you guys get full Sadie now. How was your stream? What were you up to? We were all just chatting. What are we chatting about today? How's it going? Sin, welcome in. Cake, hello. Snuggle, hello. How we all doing? Cake, boop. Thank you so much for 35 months of boop. How are you? Welcome, welcome in. We are working on... We are taking... These are black Templar for 40K. So normally they look like this. But we're making them purple for a custom army. So that's what we're working on today. So normally, here's the box art. But purple. We fought a boss. Oh, did we go back to Silksong? Made me cry for a few minutes. I'm sorry. I've been there. I'm sorry. So wait, we fought the boss. Did we get the boss? Did we get close? Carl, welcome in. How are you today? Oh, not Chrysler Car. Oh, okay. Sad boss. Sad boss. Oh no. Well, I hope you get some time to cry because she's a murderer and hater of love. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm getting one side of the story. Let me get Snuggle's side of the story before I react or judge appropriately. We did. It was a beautifully orchestrated fight. Wow, cake. Yeah, let me get the other side of the story before I say anything. Krakenville, welcome in. How are you today? We are miniature and modeling today. This is a commission for Wasted Mind in chat. We've been working on this army kind of off and on with different units and things as new stuff comes out. Doing well, glad to hear it. That's pretty much it. I didn't have a choice, so I'm blaming Hornet and Team Cherry. Gotcha. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna cuss out my dog. And then ask chat. Chat, what video game has made you cry? I've got a couple in mind as I ask the question. What game has made you cry? Oh, you build models yourself? What are you working on? What have you got? A lot of mine is Warhammer, but I've got a couple of display pieces I'm kind of excited about, so I can show you those if you'd like. All of them? So many. I don't cry. I shared one tier in Expedition 33. That one is on my list. Yeah. Definitely did for that one. Another one of mine was, if you guys have played Journey, that one, because I had someone... you can have someone go through the level with you. I had one that stuck with me when I didn't think he would. And the fact that I got up there and he was still there bawled my eyes out. Recall having total breakdown. Oh, in the middle of Spiritfarer, that's another one. Yep. Lucian, welcome in. How are you today? I built Pokemon, Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh! Digimon figurize kits from Band. I've built a few of those as well. I actually want to do more of the figure repaints. Sorry, Sadie is a nightmare. The hedgehog, yeah. You know what, chat? Give me 1 second. Okay, until I can fix my microphone. Hopefully that helps a little bit. She's been banished. Door is closed. No more Sadie. No more Sadie. I still haven't touched that. I'm scared. It's really good, but definitely be in the right headspace for it. Wasted Mind, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. League of Legends has made you cry. Wasted Mind, I get that. I get that. I want to play that for years, but I don't want to sob. It's really well done. Maybe not on stream. Maybe not on stream. Detroit Become Human made me cry. That's because I was so bad at the action bits. I caused the character to do something very intense, and I felt so guilty. Oh no. I could see that, though. I could see that. I haven't cried yet at Clear Obscure, but I've been close. Yeah. It's a beautiful game. 2 things about Spiritfarer. Worth playing, yes. If you're not ready for emotions, don't. Yeah. Also, the ending really dragged on. I would say be in a good headspace for it would be my advice. Yeah. Be in a good space. I need to look up what color their belts and stuff are, because I don't remember. Let me look that up real quick, chat. From the models we did before. I feel like they're black, but I don't remember. Give me 1 second. You don't have belts. Oh, you have 1 belt. Black. Okay. Did you pay off Tom Nook? Always an emotional moment when you pay off your mortgage. Hey, Powerless, welcome in. Coming over from YouTube. Hello, hello. Patrick over on YouTube says I have quite a few Star Wars Legion miniatures. The ATSTs were fun to build and paint. I've not worked on any Legion. I know people enjoy them, though. I feel like Legion and Crisis Protocol are the 2 that I see people working on, but I haven't done yet. Since I think I did send some tears the first time for Detroit, but now I've played so much I've become numb to. Back to the work grind. Sounds good, Cake. Thank you so much for lurking. So I watched a video about a bunch of friends going cross-country that kept running into trouble. One of them fell off a bridge and broke his legs. Holy cow. It was yesterday's stream, yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say. Yesterday was great. If anyone missed it, we played RV there yet with the mods, and it was great. So funny. I'm so excited to play more of it. I haven't played any immersive games like that, so it's very intense for me. Yeah, I could see that. If you're not ready for it, those games will catch you off guard. Sadie's losing her mind out there. So Journey I mentioned. Ghost of Tsushima made me ugly cry. Full on ugly cry. It was so good though. What else has made me cry? Oh, one of the Yakuzas. I won't say which one, because I know Cake's working through them right now. One of the Yakuzas also made me bawl like a baby. Like, to the point that Scott had to come check on me. I was crying that much. One of the Yakuzas made me cry. Oh my god, Sadie. Losing it. I need my filter back immediately. One of those days, chat. Today is one of those days. Well, thank you everyone chatting video games with me. I mentioned earlier we're doing more video games streaming, and it's been a blast. So thank you everyone who's come by for them. Man who erased his name, that's the one. I cried like an absolute baby. I'm worried you're getting a visit from a spirit and Sadie's trying to warn you. Thank you, Snuggles, for the concern. It's the mailman. It's just the mailman. Unfortunately, Scott's not here to kind of, you know, reassure her that it's just the mailman. So she's just losing her mind. It's intense. It's so good. Is watching a man's emotions finally part. Yes, I was right there with him. I bawled my eyes out. I had to pause the game and just keep crying. She's being so helpful. Yep, that's a word for it. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it, dog. That's a word for it. Any other games coming up you're excited for, Snuggles? Chat, again, if you want to go catch some Hollow Knight Silk Song, go give Snuggles a follow for me. Thank you again for the raid. I need to go see what bosses, I need to go see this boss you've been working on. I forgot to follow. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I need to finish Infinite Wealth. Also very good. Also very good. Flippin' Rivals. Also very good. Also very good. She's still going. Yakuza, it's so good. This is what you get for being pro chaos. Demonic possession has entered your house. Yeah, I did kind of set myself up for it, didn't I? Between the oven, the computer, the microphone, it's just, you know, it's been a day. But we're gonna get through it. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna make sure it's okay. My backlog's so big I can't be excited about new things. That's fair. Taraya, thank you so much for the lurk hug. Sadie also says thank you for 85 months. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you had a good weekend. I know you're lurking, so I won't ask you too many questions, but I hope you're having a good one. Rufus says, I managed to find a copy of the Lances of the Crimson Keep holiday box. Nice. Oh, I see you're reading Night Circus. I need to know how you feel. I think it's okay. I'm not like loving it, but it's an interesting book. Have you read it, or you got it on your list? Oh, I love your tattoo sleeve. I see the pickle. Yes, let me show you more. Here is so we started with Shenron up here, and then we got Piccolo. I've got Majin Vegeta back there, little Goku, big Goku, Kame House, Badman himself, Yard Rat Goku, another Piccolo, because he's my husband. And did I get it wrong? Oh, Fusion Dance. It's probably better up there. But that's all. I finished that up earlier this year, and I already want to start my other arm. I'm brand spanking new to the hobbies as powerless. What constitute a pile of shame? Uh-oh, you already, do we already think you have one? Because you might. You might. How much have we picked up as you get started here? There's not a thought in her head. Not a single thought in her head. I want to get myself a Japanese dragon tattoo in the style of Shenron all over my left arm. Similar to the back tattoo from Yakuza, but Shenron's colors. It'd be cool. I've seen ones that like wrap around of Shenron, and they look really sick. Shenron is one of those where like I was a kid and I'm like, man, Shenron's so freaking cool. And then as an adult, like rewatching the series, I'm like, dang, Shenron's so freaking cool. So he had to be my first tattoo. It just had to be. He's just that cool. Oh, let me catch up. I think I missed something from Snuggles. It's one of my faves. I understand criticism of it, but the way things are described, the imagery, yes. I love the atmosphere and like the descriptions. I'm curious where it's gonna go, I think. I think the ending is gonna be the deciding factor for me, Snuggles. But I really like all the descriptions and stuff. I think the ending is gonna be the make or break for me. How does this wrap up? And then I will definitely report back. But yes, the way it's written is beautiful. I've really enjoyed that. But I don't know. I'm trying to see if it all, I don't want to say is worth it, but if it all comes together in the end, yeah. I'll definitely let you know. But yes, the writing style and everything is beautiful. I've enjoyed the heck out of that. No shame, only potential. Pile of potential. I've got the gold Funko Pop of Shenron and Beers eating ramen on a beach chair. Yes, so cute. All good, Lucian. Thanks for coming to hang out. I appreciate you. All good. I do the same thing where I just I start talking and it's like, wait a second. Wait a second. Did I do the thing? I'm reading a collection of horror stories at the moment. It's a fantastic. Oh, you've got like a little omnibus type thing of different horror stories. What's it called? I have not been reading as much here lately. I kind of slowed down. I need to get back to it. I've just been like, I don't know, I've been spacey before bed, so I haven't been able to read as much. Some will not sleep, if anyone else is interested. I need to get back on it. I need Bandai to bring out more. Ooh, the villains for model kits? What would you get? What are you hoping for? There is a, I don't think it's a kit. I think it's just a figure. It's the last manga cover for Dragon Ball. So it's Goku with Shenron. But it's like in a frame and has lighting. And I think it's up for pre-order right now. And it's so cool. But it's like $200. And I don't think I can spend that kind of money right now. But it's so cool. And I'm tempted. I feel like that's the only figure I've got like my eyes on right now. The last one I built was some Yu-Gi-Oh! We actually built a Blue Eyes White Dragon here on stream. W. Shane, we're backlogged. We are doing great. Oh, Live Menace says about his commissions. Catch up. I had one of the most intense nightmares, that I've had in years, so it was me. I did not sleep. Uh-oh, you're the book. You're the book. Janemba. Your Super Bugon Absorb. Goku Black as well. Fuzamazu, but damage, that'd be cool. Paralysis says I got a holiday box. So I have the new Stealth Suits Anniversary Ethereal. I want to magnetize my models before I paint them. You're diving right in then. If you're just getting started and already on magnets, you're diving in. I think it can be good for the big stuff. I personally don't do it for the smaller stuff, but for the bigger stuff, definitely a good thing to have. I'm late to pick up child. Maybe see you later. Good to see you. Bye. We'll see you later, Snuggles. Sorry, Sadie's been yapping over us. We'll see you later. Bye-byes for now. Chat again if you want to check out some Silk Song. Some more gaming. Go check out Snuggles for me. I hate knowing that there's not the Sadie filter anymore. It's making me very self-conscious. I've got all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Model kits so far. Let's go. I actually have. I'm going to throw it in chat just in case. If anyone would like to see some of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Models, I've got Ra and Obelisk. I think those are the two. I've got a few of them on my throne. If you guys would like to see some Yu-Gi-Oh! Models here on stream, I have those on my throne. The Goku is also on there if you wanted to see what I was talking about. But he's a pricey one. He's a pricey one. Exodia is really cool to build. One day. One day. What's that, Sadie? Don't buy me treats or food for a month. Buy the DBZ book. I wish that worked. I wish that worked. Sadie doesn't get to eat for a while. But if you guys wanted to see it, it's on there. It's really cool. But I don't think I can justify it with, you know, the world and bills as they are right now. I also have the sarcophagus and the Millennium Puzzle model kit. That's so cool. I want to get an actual iron chain on the puzzle to wear it sometimes. Just take it to the game store. That's what I would do. I would take it to the game store. Alright, I'm just seeing what other silver we've got here. We'll finish off the sword. We'll go back to just the regular silver. I guess those who came over with Snuggles, what other games are we playing? Other than, so tomorrow, we've been playing Dispatch, which has been a lot of fun here on stream. And we're gonna finish that tomorrow. Other than that, I've been playing Marvel Rivals, and Dragon Quest 1 and 2 got remastered, and I've been playing through Dragon Quest 1 for the first time. It's really fun. I'm enjoying it. It's pretty light on story. Like, it's an older game, so it's pretty generic story, but it's really fun. You still get the little bit of Toriyama charm as you go through. I'm enjoying it. Got my own backlog list of ones I've built and yet to build. Nice. Organized. Organized. Go ahead and get the there's this chain here. Oh, hello, Panda. How are you? What you up to today? We are working on our Purple Templar, and I was asking chat what games we're playing. So same question. What games have you been playing? I love how the day I don't have the filter, she's barking way more than she normally does. I just got up, gonna eat some yogurt. Sounds good. Alright, what else do we need? Oh, back to silver. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Get all the belt, the buckles and endings in. Then I think we can go back and start working on the cloth. That'll probably be our next move here. I have to go check on her at this point. This is wild. You know what? I probably should. Give me 1 second, chat. She's being obnoxious. Okay. I don't know what her deal was, but she's finally stopped. Okay, what else have we got on this guy? We've got more on the helmet. Let's go ahead and do eyes and stuff for helmet. He's got a lot of cables and stuff too we haven't really touched yet, so let's get that. I love the pure effects rate. I'm glad. I also noticed that my font is broken again. I don't know why. Everything's exploding today, Panda. That's how my day is. Our oven exploded, and then my PC exploded, and then my microphone exploded. It's 12 o'clock here almost, and I'm done with the day. Yeah, I'm done. What's your favorite Bandai kit? I'll be honest, I don't build as much as you, so I don't really have a favorite. I do prefer Bandai to building Games Workshop, though. I feel like that's my answer. I'll take any Bandai over Games Workshop. But I've built some Gunpla. I've built some of the anime stuff. I think they're a much nicer build than Games Workshop. But I don't think I've built enough to have a favorite, if that makes sense. I just kind of pick up what I like and go from there. Something looks fun. I think my favorite's either the clear-colored Megazord, Vegeta in the Space. I do have Vegeta in the Space Pod to build. That's in my closet at the moment. Or the Exodia. Okay. Well, if I'm able to pick up a Yu-Gi-Oh, that's good to know that the Exodia is a fun one. Because my plan is to build and then paint them, so. Like do the anime paint. Anna first, welcome in. How are you? We are working on our Purple Templars some more today. Trying to get the, kind of get the Ancient caught up to the Castellan we've been working on. What are you up to? Blessed by Papa Nurgle again. Oh, I'm sorry. It, unfortunately, 'tis the season. I feel like it's going around again. I need to get used to these synthetic brushes again. Too much water. So if Bandai focused on quality and a good experience for their customers, imagine. Imagine. Seems appropriate for the Dark Runner. Oh, did they show off the, I mean, we've seen all the Nurgle, right? Is there something we actually knew? Not paid attention to the site today. Okay, let's keep working on. We got a little bit more leather I didn't get to. Hey, Charlie Hands over on YouTube. How are you today? Sorry, I'm getting used to reading YouTube chat. How are you? The other chat that I am talking to is my Twitch chat. I am simulcasting. But if I do miss something, not on purpose, I'm just getting used to it. How are you? A rules preview today. A little bit anyway. Gotcha. I think depending on price, I might get the new Warhammer Quest. Like, we're not doing 40K or Sigmar anymore, but I could see us playing a board game. Hey everyone, welcome in. How are you? We are working, let me back up for YouTube here. We are taking some Black Templar and making them purple for a custom Space Marine force. So that's what I've got here. We've done a few other units and vehicles for this army, so this is kind of the next batch, but we've got the Castellan, the Ancient, and then the Marshal here. I also have, I don't remember his fancy name, but it's the Chaplain, the new Chaplain they got. I've got him to work on too, but that is the next batch of goodies we're adding to this army. Oh, this looks amazing. How long have you been painting? Thank you. I started with Warhammer with 6th edition, and I would say probably 8th edition is when I wanted to start getting better at painting, if that makes sense. So whenever that was, I don't remember what year that would be. But yeah, I paint for my armies, and then I also do commissions. So welcome on in. If you have any questions, let me know. But this has been a fun custom army to kind of add to. My personal armies, I'm kind of getting out of it. I had Space Wolves, Tyranids, I've got Eldar, and then Skaven, Seraphon, and Slanesh over on the Sigmar side. So welcome on in, we're happy to have you. What armies, or what projects do we have over there? Honor First, thank you so much for that sub, I appreciate that. 87 months of support, thank you, thank you. I'll drop it in Discord. I'll take a look here later. Thank you for both the link and the sub. I appreciate you. Thank you. With that sub, yeah, Sadie also saying thank you. With that sub, we do have a new sub goal. It is down below my face, down there in the corner. When we reach that, you guys can help me pick a video game to play. So I'll go into the backlog. We'll find something fun. And kind of like we used to do for paint projects. We'll vote, and whatever you guys want to see, we will bring on stream. So if you're interested, that's the new sub goal. I can't add any more paint projects to my queue at the moment, but we can add games. We can add some video games. Sadie's always contributing, I think, is the problem. I finished painting my first miniature, but I think I've used too much shading. Any tips? So are you using the washes for that? Like I think they are called shades, but something like this. If so, you can actually thin them out with a little bit of either paint medium or water to make them a little bit thinner. Or part of it is just not using quite as much to add on. Just doing real thin layers of it rather than just dipping the brush directly from the wash onto the miniature. So I would say either if you can thin it out with a little bit of medium or water, or do, if you have it on the brush, just spread more area with it, as opposed to concentrating on one area. If you've tried those and that's still not quite what you're looking for, let me know. But my first gut troubleshooting would be that. Part of it, as you're first getting started, is just learning how it all dries too. So seeing where it's at, and if you feel like you should thin it out a little bit more. Yeah, if you have any other questions, let me know. Hopefully that helps when you get back to it. The other nice part with shades is if you feel like it is a little too heavy, you can always go back over it too, and maybe if it's in the recesses but you don't necessarily want it here, you can just paint it back with that base coat, and that'll just bring it back. It may be a case of you get the shade where you want it and then kind of go back and clean it up. I do that a lot of times. Where it's just a little bit more than I wanted, so I just go and either blend it in or just go back over and touch it up. I think that's the really fun part of this hobby is you can always go back and paint over it. And if you've done that a few times and you feel like it's getting a little thick, you can always paint strip and go at it again. It's kind of the nice part. So you can always do it again. Not a big deal. I was trying to think what games, because I mentioned the sub goal. Some of the games we could bring on. If you guys like the Telltale or like visual novel type stuff, I do have Coffee Talk that I still need to play. Where it's a visual novel where you're a coffee shop and you've got people coming in and talking. There's a bunch of stuff on Epic Games that I've like redeemed free games and then I haven't played them yet. So we could go through that. There's like one of the games on there I want to play is Prey. Just like a sci-fi kind of. I don't think it's like adventure with a little horror. I don't think it's full on horror game, but so it's a little spookier than your regular adventure game. I'm trying to think what else is on there. But yeah, if there's anything you guys think. I think the other thing I'd like to add to Funky, welcome in. Prey is great. I don't know why I've put it off so long, Funky. I watched Scott play a little bit of it, which I think might be part of it. It's just that I've seen some of it. But yeah, I think I'll like it. Ghostwire Tokyo is also on there, which I heard was kind of eh. So I've just kind of put it off. But it seemed really interesting at first, and then it I think it changed kind of in development what it was going to be. Like, I still want to check it out. I'm trying to think what else is on there. Paralysis, it's one of the things making me feel better about getting into the hobby. If I mess up the paint, I can strip the models again. I can try again. Yep, exactly. It's easy to do, which is nice. Easy to do. I think that's the best advice I can give for someone just getting into the hobby is just try stuff. Just give it a shot. Most of miniature paint when you're first getting into it is going to be learning how the brush works, how to get this where you want it. The consistency of the paint is huge, so learning what a base coat, what a layer, what like an edge highlight, what the consistency needs to be. And then just like motor skills. So yeah, kind of going back, like how do I take brush, put color on? That's most of what you're doing to start with. All of the really fancy stuff comes after you learn that. So don't be afraid to try new stuff. And then you'll get to all the fancy stuff. Gotta get those basics, the fundamentals in first. Not the same Prey as the one with the Native American guy they had. So this one's a sci-fi, and I remember they had trouble because it's like the same name, but it's in a space station. Prey sort of sequel. Yeah, there's something in there. They canceled the sequel to that Prey. Had the Dishonored team make it with the same name. They didn't want to use the name, but Bethesda wanted it. That's what it was. Thank you. I knew there was something weird, but I didn't remember what it was. Because I've not played I don't know the first one. There's the full recap. Sadie's at it again. I think I've just remembered that my back door is open, and that's probably why she's barking. She can hear people outside. I may have to take a real quick BRB and close that, so I'm not pissing off the whole neighborhood. Let me blend this, and then I'll go be a good neighbor and shut my door. Yeah. Sorry, chat. I don't mean to. She's just being a brat. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. I found the problem. The door was open and the dog, like, 2 streets over is also barking. And they're just screaming at each other. I have hopefully solved the problem. Hopefully. Ugh. Sounds like more of a System Shock game, but marketing good at market. Either way, I need to play it. I've heard very good things. I think Scott was liking it, and he got to a point where he had to put it down. I feel like motion sickness was part of it. Just a recursive barking loop. That's exactly what was happening. That's exactly what it was. It sounds like it's been fixed now. Troubleshooting my dog. Thank you for being patient with me today between everything blowing up in Sadie. It's been a lot. I'm not gonna lie, your girl is overstimulated today. It's been a lot. We'll get through it. We mundane it up, for sure. For sure. I'm often amazed walking dogs, how we move from one dog barking in window to the next dog barking in window. Why do we keep these monsters in our homes? I know, because they're cute. One of the, like a couple streets over, they leave their front door open, but they've got like the screen door, and one of the doggos just sits there all day in the sun and watches the neighborhood. She doesn't bark door. Oh, and that one doesn't work. Just likes to watch. But I'm always happy when I go, please don't turn your dog off and on again. She stopped barking. Not a troubleshooting step. I see. I'm just glad I've fixed the barking loop. My dog frequently has a shouting match with the border collie and German Shepherd next door. Yep, they like to do that. Unfortunately for stream, they like to do that. Alright. We'll get the little wrapping on his leg here. I do kind of like a gray off-white. I'm trying to decide if I want to do that or if I stick to our parchment. I think sticking to the parchment makes more sense. Let's do that. Just to keep color consistency. I think it'll also stand out a little bit better with the white gold, just basically a silver, right next to it. So we'll stick with it. I'll go over streamer stuff again. One update I want to make sure I give is thank you to everyone who contributed toward the capture card. We're going to be doing some Switch gaming here on stream soon. Unfortunately, I have not received it from Throne yet, and I'm going to be submitting a ticket for that today because I don't know where it is. It should be here by now, is how I feel. So I'm gonna check up on it. But sorry, I don't have an update for you guys just yet. When it does come in, we will be doing an Animal Crossing stream because that was our goal for hitting that. But as soon as I find out more, I'll let you know. Tomorrow we're gonna be finishing up Dispatch. We were playing through Dispatch last week. If you would like to catch up, I'm going to throw my YouTube in chat. Episodes 1 through 5 are on my YouTube, so you can catch up in time for tomorrow as we finish it. But we'll be doing that tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we're going to be playing a game called Demon School, which is a tactics game kind of with the visual novel style of like Persona or Shin Megami Tensei. So if you like those types of games, that's going to be on Wednesday. We got a code for that, and it's a game I've been like really looking forward to for a long time, so I'm very excited to start it. Dispatch, yeah, we're gonna binge through it tomorrow, Funky. We've got episodes 6, 7, and 8 to get through tomorrow, so everyone come get cozy and we'll go through that. We need to know how it ends. My Halloween Kingdom Death Order isn't in either. Trying to think how long it normally takes for those holiday ones. It's been a bit since I have ordered, so I'm not sure. Did you at least get like a shipping info? Tracking info? So Shadner, welcome in over on YouTube. I've probably painted about 1,000 points of stuff. I'm now a fair bit better. Should I go back and strip fix? Or wait till the whole army is done? I'm gonna ask the same question to chat. What do you do when you have those large projects where you get to the end and you're like, I've learned quite a bit. What should I do? I think if you're playing, if it were me personally, I would do the whole army to get it done. And then if there's something you want to go back and add to, do it at the end. That would be how I do it. I'm gonna ask my Twitch chat the same question. What would you guys do? If you get to the end of an army and you're like, ooh, my skills have improved. I don't super love those first things now. What would you do? It's on the way. Oh, just not here yet. Gotcha. I'm glad it's on the way, Reaper. Personally, I'd want to finish the project and then go back, you know? I almost count it as a second project. Thanks, we'll try. No, I think, because you may learn even more as you go, you know? There may be something you figure out, you're like, oh, this will help as I go back for those first duders. But you got this. You got this. Welcome on in. Thanks so much for checking out the stream. I appreciate it. Mondus, welcome in over on YouTube. I've stripped 2K of Alpha Legion just to repaint them Night Lords, which takes so much more effort. It's, I have found I am not patient enough to do the, like some people do eBay projects where they get, like, an army that's already needing to be stripped and, like, redo it. I don't have the patience for it, but if you can, it's a good way to do it. But then, yeah, restripping one of your own projects, it's tough. It's a lot of work, a lot of time. A lot of time. Thinking of it as a second project makes me feel bad. I think that's a good way to think about it. Because you can get yourself stuck in that loop, right? Where you just feel like you're never gonna finish it. And I just feel like that's really demoralizing. And like, part of the hobby, especially with like a big project, is keeping that motivation, right? I would treat it as a second project. Get it done, and then if you decide you want, because you might not. You might be like, okay, that's done. I want a different army, or I want a different project. Then it's done, and you can decide. Is that Sliven? Sliven, welcome in. How are you? If you don't paint too thick, just paint over it. Yeah, especially if you've, like I have airbrush projects where I just airbrush over it. If I don't like it, I'll just airbrush over it. Just depends where it's at, I think. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? Sprucing up is a new project, says Butts on Twitch. 2 of the 2nd edition Blood Bowl minis have some real crappy paint on them. I've never stripped anything before, let alone 36-year-old plastic. That's a lot of 36-year-old plastic. And plastic is as old as I am. That's wild. That's wild. I barely finished miniatures, let alone armies. It's a different skill set too. Like it's like when I do commissions, the way I approach a character commission is just different than you have to approach an army commission. It's a different skill set. Some people like to do it and some people really don't. As someone who likes to play with her toys, it's something I've learned to do, but I don't enjoy it for armies. It's just, I know I need them. What do you use to strip paint? Yeah, so there's a couple different things. Trying to think the last thing I use, there's one, and this will depend on where you're located also. I'm in the States, so I use LA's Totally Awesome, which is actually like a degreaser, it's a cleaner. But you can let that soak, or let the miniature soak in that. There's some other, if you're in the UK, I think it's BioStrip is one that people will use, and I've had really good results with. Chat, what are some of the ones you like to use to strip miniatures? You just have to be careful. Make sure if you've got something stronger like isopropyl alcohol, something like that. Some of that you can do like a real quick scrub, but you don't want to let your miniature sit in it because it'll just eat through it. It'll destroy it. So definitely do some research before you throw something in to soak. But the LA's Awesome I have used and it works pretty well. I've got some touch-ups to do back here. Gonna do my best not to melt them. I thought I solved the recursive barking. Sounds like the neighbors are now on the move. Can everyone just sit down so my dog stops barking? Chat, freeze for me. Freeze. Everyone take a seat so my silly dog will stop barking. Alright, we've got some like studs up by his neck, and then we'll get the rest of his eyes. So we've not done that yet. This one we're working on is the Ancient, so he has a massive banner that will also get painted. But I still need to prime that bit. So eventually he will have all of this. And we decided to go with the option with the shield, which is the piece that I need to put on so we can prime. So that's why he's a little more basic looking at the moment, just because he's gonna get all of that also added in. But he'll get that massive banner when we're done. I've said it before. If Leanne could understand English for just a few minutes, I need you to shut up. I promise it's fine. Yeah, just a couple minutes. I'm with you, Butts. Just a moment. Moment of your time, Sadie. She's like she's a herding dog, so like they all do it. I think she barks even more than normal. It's also really hard because Simon, who's the dog we had before, my emotes are Simon. The one before, like, never barked. He was the weirdo that never barked, unless it was like, he would bark at storms because it was cute and like really sudden things he would bark at. Otherwise, never. So now having her, it's just like, oh, it's so much. So much barking. Maybe she just needs to pee. No. I wish. I wish. I wish that would fix it. Let's finish up eyes while we're here, because it's an easy one to finish. Well, even though we got that nice fillet hill, we'll keep to the same one we've been using for this army. Alright. I think... Oh, he's already got it. Okay. We're good there. Alright. We'll clean up that helmet a little bit, and then that should be good. We can work on the sword a little bit more, so we'll do that next. I'm gonna go back to talking hobby. Who is thinking of picking up the new Warhammer quest? I feel like that's the only thing I'm really interested in at the moment. Who else is thinking about picking it up? We have a couple friends who we've been playing Hero Quest with, and I feel like our little group would have a lot of fun with it. I mentioned starting Cursed City. We may start that here soon. Scott and I played a few missions of Cursed City like when it first came out, and it was pretty fun, but we haven't played much since. I'm a sucker for like co-op campaign games, so that may be the one that brings me back in, gets me to buy some Warhammer. It may be Warhammer Quest. What have we got here? She barks. I'm gonna do a few washes, and then we'll start working on that sword a little bit more. To wash on that parchment, we need a null oil on all of our gold, our white gold. I don't know what to do, chat. Oh, I don't know what to do. She won't stop. I need Scott to come home is the problem. She won't stop. I was trying to mute so you guys don't have to listen to her, but man. Then I can't talk this whole time. Better just stick her outside and stay out there till after stream. Tempted to end a little early, partly because of her, and partly to take some time to fix the microphone. Can you get her a tiny hat? Get her a little falcon hat? Oh my god. I wish. It's a good idea. There's gotta be something, right? I mean, I'll share. Part of me thinks we should probably get like a trainer, because like everything we have tried is just, it'll work for a little bit and then she just goes back. Even though like we keep trying. I'm tempted to get a pro on it. You know, it means us taking over after, but it's money and it's time, and we haven't. But it may be time. Get her some help from someone who knows what they're doing. I was like, that's not, I don't know. This doesn't feel very good for her either, you know? It doesn't feel great. We need some doggy assistance. Put Leon on Prozac. I don't know. I think she's protecting the house. I think it's a protective thing. So I don't know how much that helps, but it's tempting. Oh, it's tempting. Yeah, we may end a little early just because today's been a day and she will not shut up. Oh, a kazoo, could you imagine? Sadie with a kazoo. I think that's my nightmare. I think that's my nightmare. Oh, I would like to keep working on these. Like, if we end stream, I probably will, but man, Strimmer is overstimulated, unfortunately. It's too much. It's too much. I'm gonna go yell at Throne, fix my mic, all that stuff. Minnie Butts did a preschool performance where they give the kids kazoos. How did that go? That sounds pretty cute, I'm not gonna lie. It reminds me of like, yeah, thanks pre-K teacher. Did everyone else get recorders in school for like music class? Who else had a recorder? That's what it reminds me of. That's also, can't tell if that's armor or if that is trim underneath it. It is trim, okay. We get tin whistles over here? Oh my gosh. No, but my nephews did. Recorders are hell. They brought them over. Oh my god, Sadie. The performance was cute. The kazoo disappeared mysteriously. Oh, soon afterward, I see. The case of the missing kazoo. So weird how that happened. So weird. God. Shut her up, chat. Please. This is giving kazoo. Yep. Sadie's giving kazoo energy right now. Sadie is kid with drum kit. Aspen of Ocean, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We are working on some Warhammer today. We're taking black Templars and making them purple. How was your stream? What are we up to today? So I've got this is the Ancient, which we'll get the banner. I've got that separate right now. We've also got the Castellan. And then eventually we'll have the Marshal. He's kind of the least far along right now. That's what we've got. How was your stream? What are you up to? Have you ever painted smoke? Over on YouTube is asking. Working on a kill team is throwing a smoke grenade. Yes, so I have. The best advice I can give is, one, kind of like fire. Remember where the smoke is originating. That's going to be the lightest. And I think working up from that to the darkest bit is easier. So do like a good base coat of the white or the light gray that you want for the smoke, and then work up and blend to your darkest. Is the best advice I can give. If you have any questions about that, though, let me know. But I think it's easier to work to those like shadow colors, the darker colors, than to go light. Ocean. I was painting a Warhammer Quest Zank. We were talking about Warhammer Quest. We were trying to, I was asking chat who's thinking about picking up the new one. It was fun. Good. Glad to hear that. How are you? Pretty good here. I'm going to apologize. My dog is losing her mind. And unfortunately, my microphone was being weird today, so I don't have the filter to, like, cut her out. I'm trying my best to mitigate it, and get it fixed for tomorrow. But she's being a handful right now. But yeah, we're just working on some 40K. I have to go, Sally. I have to say, mini viewers look splendid. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of the stream. Thank you for the raid. Chat, if you want to check out some more Warhammer quests, go give Aspen and Devotion a follow for me. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Raiders coming over. What are we working on? What projects have we got? I'm working on these guys and also some Imperial Knights. The Knights have been fun because they are Day of the Dead themed. So here's our big boy that I'm working on at the moment. So I've got sub-assemblies. So there's the frame all worked up. But I did these really fun freehand. And I was kind of trying to do some of the embroidery that I see on some of the suits and things for Day of the Dead. So those are gonna go here-ish. And then here's the big carapace bit. So it's a lot of freehands and a lot of bringing in patterns from the holiday, the celebration, which has also been a ton of fun. Oh, please line up for me. I hate when this happens on stream. There we go. Didn't want to go together. Alright, so that goes there, and then these will go here. And then I'll be doing some more freehand on the top carapace there. But that's been my other project. I'm trying to bring in the same kind of colors to the missiles. So I've got the orange on the pods there, and this will probably get a little bit of freehand. And just kind of throughout the knight itself. I was working on weapons the other day, getting those all together. But that's what I've got. Raiders, what are we working on? I appreciate it. Recovering from a minor surgery. Ah, I have a whole week to paint. There you go. That's a good way to recover right there. That's a good way to do it. Hope recovery goes well. Alright. I think I want to do one more highlight on this cloth. I think we did in the previous ones too. So let me find Pallid Witch Flesh real quick. It's just a really nice highlight for cream cloths and things. Oop, it's a little bit more shaken. I guess, does anyone else have any hobby questions? Seems like a good day for it here. I'll try my best to answer. Alright. Get another highlight on here and see what we think. I think that's what's missing. Don't quite feel finished yet for the cloth, I mean. Yeah, there we go. Those are missing. I'm gonna switch back to my other brush though. The other project we're working on, I think we will bring them on. Trying to decide the Sunday. I'm gonna take next week off with Thanksgiving. trying to decide if Sunday needs to be a video game day or a model day. If we do, maybe I'll ask chat here. The Sunday before I take off, would you guys want some mini painting? Would probably be fire dragons, or it is tabletop game shop simulator. I'm trying to remember the full title, but essentially we run a little hobby store. If you guys were here for when we did the TCG card shop sim, it's the same thing essentially, but for miniatures. Well, wait, what do we think, chat? Would you want a video game day or a paint day? I keep going back and forth. It could be fun to run a little store before we take off for some vacation. But also, I know I don't do as much hobby stuff now. Hobby content also needed at some point. I feel like that's a fun mix, though. It's a video game about hobby. If we're not sure, then I may just wing it, if I'm honest. See how we're feeling. Go, do you feel like? I think maybe that's the way to go. I was just wondering if chat had a preference. Looks like not so much. That's okay. You had me in stereo. Welcome in. Hello. Or welcome back in. You also get Sadie in stereo. Alright, chat. I know it's early, but I can't do this with Sadie. Just constantly barking. It's making me a little crazy. So, without a Scott here to deter the Sadie, I think we're gonna end a little early today. Sorry. I was trying to tough it out, but she is annoying me. I am overstimulated. So, here's where we'll wrap up for today. We'll probably take them off stream. We may bring the chaplain back. With the Thanksgiving holiday, it's a little goofy, so we'll see how we're feeling on Sunday. But we could bring them back on. But that's where we're at. You're like, you go up and hug your... If you could do that and keep her quiet, Evie. The job's all yours. But tomorrow, we are going to finish Dispatch. We were playing Dispatch. If you'd like to catch up, I'm going to throw my YouTube in here. Dispatch episodes 1 through 5 are on YouTube right now if you want to catch up before we binge through the ending tomorrow. Tomorrow is episodes 6 through 8. Wednesday, we're going to check out a game called Demon School, which is one I've had my eyes on for a while. It is a tactics game with a little bit of a Persona Shin Megami Tensei vibe, with like kind of the visual novel and like you still have time to spend with your party kind of thing. So if that sounds like it's up your alley, there's a little bit of a horror vibe with that as well, because Demon School. So if you want to check that out, that'll be Wednesday. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. Sorry again for my microphone exploding. I do appreciate you hanging out. Let me throw... Over on Twitch chat, I threw my socials in and my Discord for my YouTube friends. That is in the should be in the video description if you want that. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming to hang out. I really appreciate it. But since I enjoyed Dispatch so much, I've just been rewatching what I already saw. I'm so glad. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's been a really good game. I guess on that same note, if you guys missed RV There Yet with the mods yesterday, that'll be on YouTube tomorrow. So you guys can look forward to that as well. But yeah, thank you everyone for all the support, and I will see you guys tomorrow for some video gaming. And I will see you then. Bye-bye.